All right, so if you were someone that hasn't done their own research on Casper yet, okay, you're kind of on the edge on Casper. You're not really sure if you should, invest into Casper. Okay, everyone is saying to buy Casper, like myself, and I've been telling guys many times for the longest time now to simply do your own research on Casper. Okay, and if you like Casper, buy it. It's that simple. Okay, I feel like a lot of us that are kind of on the edge on Casper. We're not really sure if we should, stick with Casper, especially for, long term. As I've been telling guys, I truly do believe Casper is a great long term play. Okay, I truly do. You need to really just dive deep into doing your own research on Casper and just realize that Casper is truly going to be the next big thing. If you truly understand, the technology behind Casper, how Casper works, what's the technology, behind it, right? Why we are so bullish on Casper, you would go all in. Just like myself, when I, researched on Casper and I realized, wow, Casper's truly going to be, the next big thing. I just went all in, as you guys know, right? I've been telling you guys many times. I'm just simply buying Bitcoin and Casper right now. Okay, I'm not buying any more Ethereum. I'm not buying any more Solana, Chainlink, okay, any other altcoins, but only Bitcoin and Casper. That is simply it. When I'm buying crypto, I'm just buying Bitcoin and Casper, guys. Okay, so in today's video, okay, I want to talk more about that. And like I said, right, if you haven't bought any Casper, I highly suggest you guys to buy some Casper right now. Not financial advice, of course, but if you truly do believe in this project, you need to buy some Casper right now because you guys need to understand, right? I've been telling you guys many times that this project, right, Casper, it's going to be reaching the dollar ranges soon enough. We're going to see Casper reaching back up to its previous highs of 20 cents. And guess what? It's going to be going much, much higher. It's going to be reaching a new all-time high, record highs. It is coming, guys. Okay, understand, smart contracts are coming. I already talked about this many times. Okay, and I will talk more about that in today's video about smart contracts, because it is coming and we have an official date, right? So understand, soon enough, in the next upcoming few months, we will potentially see Casper reaching a new all-time high. Understand that right now, as we know, for the past few days, Casper has in fact been going up. So let's talk about it, guys. Okay, so right now, Casper is currently at 11 cents, exactly just like where it was yesterday. Today, okay, Casper is not really moving. Right, if we go to the 1 hour time frame, you clearly see Casper's pretty much consolidating at this level. Okay, we saw Casper pumping and now it's pretty much just consolidating, right? We are in fact seeing some strong sideways price movements at this level of 11 cents, okay, which is always, amazing to see. But yes, we did see, okay, Casper, 2 days ago, finally reaching back up to 10 cents and above 10 cents, right, at 11 cents. So, man, it is looking absolutely amazing right now for Casper, even though the price from now is not really moving. But, for the week, it is up 25%. And for the month, it is up 70%. Okay, so, man, it is looking amazing right now for Casper, guys. Okay, it really, really is. And yeah, Casper, right, for this month of July, as I showed you guys, okay, it's up, over 40%. Right now, it's currently at 47.7%. At one point, this was up 50%, right? So yeah, this is a great start for Q3 for Casper. Okay, it really, really is. What a great start for Q3. Okay, for this month of July. Okay, we still have August, and then September. And I do believe we're going to see some ups and downs. Okay, in the next upcoming few months for August and September, right? Even in October, November, December will be some amazing times. I do believe in general Q4, like I said many times, will be amazing for Casper, guys. Okay, but understand, August could potentially be, even September, right? Could be some great times for Casper because smart contracts are coming in August. Okay, as we all know, so be prepared for that, guys. We're gonna see the Casper price. I actually do believe, personally, we're finally gonna be seeing Casper, going back up to its previous highs of 20 cents. Okay, and the last time we have seen Casper at 20 cents was in July 2024, and ever since then it's just dropped back down to the downside. Okay, back in December, right, last year in 2024, we did see Casper coming back up to 18 cents, almost 19 cents, but then it just dropped back down to the downside. And I was forming this downtrend, right? You guys can clearly see that when I was low as 5 cents, but right now you guys can clearly see Casper is gaining back up to the upside. Okay, it's looking pretty good right now. Okay, the momentum is coming back for Casper, and I truly do believe we're going to see Casper going back up to, 14 cents, 15 cents, 18 cents, 19 cents, and then eventually back up to its previous size of 20 cents. And of course, a new all-time high is coming, guys. Okay, understand smart contracts are coming for Casper. Now, look at this, guys. This is actually pretty interesting, right? There is no Aquaman in Casper. That's quite actually interesting. I actually never realized this, right? But not a single wallet holds over 1 billion Casper. Okay, the Aquaman so tier is empty. Okay, Casper remains one of the most decentralized networks out there. Okay, so no goals, just believers. And that's very true. You guys can see right over here. Okay, we have 20 humpback whales. Okay, so they hold, over 100 million to 1 billion. Casper tokens, and we know there's a whole bunch of whales, there's sharks and dolphins, okay, which is myself, right? I am in fact a dolphin, okay, and there is in fact a lot of fish, octopus and crabs. And I told you guys, okay, you guys need to become at least dolphins. I get this question a lot: how much Casper should I hold? I actually do believe 100,000 Casper and beyond is going to be a big deal. Okay, that's just personally me. So guys, accumulate some Casper, okay? And like I said, I don't care if it's just, a couple of dollars every week into Casper. You're buying Casper, right, with $10 a week or $20 a week, $50 a week. It doesn't matter, guys, okay? That is still amazing. Okay, the risk here is not owning or not buying any Casper, being on the sidelines, right? Because I'm telling us right now, we're going to see the Casper price skyrocket, okay, very, very soon. Right, and look at the market cap right now for Casper, guys. Okay, it's pretty much at 3 billion. It's literally just below it right now. Okay, but yeah, it's great to see that the market cap for Casper is back at 3 billion. Right, it's been a while since we have seen the market cap for Casper back at 3 billion, and the volume today is at 141 million dollars. Okay, so far looking pretty good for Casper. Right, looking pretty good for Casper. It's great to see the market back at 3 billion. Look at this, guys, right? Google searches for Casper are going crazy. Okay, so do yourself a favor and research on Casper. So you guys can clearly see, man, interest is coming into Casper now. Okay, it really, really is, guys. Interest is coming into Casper. Okay, I don't know if you guys have been on, X especially, right? But a lot of people on X are in fact talking about Casper. Okay, and I'm talking about, the Bitcoiners. We are in fact seeing a fair few Bitcoiners, Bitcoin maxis, talking about Casper, whether it's in a negative way or a positive way, because we know, okay, there is in fact a fair few Bitcoiners out there that are spreading FUD about Casper. They're kind of bearish on Casper. Okay, they're not really, bullish on Casper. They don't actually believe in Casper, but some Bitcoiners, okay, out there, Bitcoin maxis, are now coming into Casper. Right, they are actually realizing that Casper is going to be the next big thing, okay? And that's exactly like where I was, a couple months back, right? Because I was mainly just investing into Bitcoin, into, Ethereum, Solana, right? Chainlink, Cardano, and whatnot. Okay, many more other altcoins. But ever since I came across Casper, I'm just all in. In fact, you guys have seen in the past, I sold, some of my, Ethereum for Casper. Okay, there's literally proof. There's videos that I actually showed you guys that I swapped some of my Ethereum for Casper. If you guys haven't seen that video, you should definitely check it out. Even all of my Cardano, I literally sold all of my Cardano. I converted and sold and swapped all of my Cardano for Casper. If you guys haven't seen that video, you should definitely check it out, right? But ever since, I came across Casper, I'm just all in. You know what I mean? Casper has truly changed the game for me, right? So it's understandable why Bitcoiners out there are now coming into Casper. And I told you guys, literally, if you guys have been watching my videos for the past, few months, I told you guys many times, literally, if you simply like Bitcoin, you're gonna like Casper. It's that simple. I don't know why. Okay, I don't know why, some of these Bitcoiners, these Bitcoin maxis, are not understanding Casper. Why they're so bearish for Casper. They don't believe in it, right? I don't know why. Okay, because it's crazy to me. At least there are some Bitcoiners out there that are coming into Casper and realizing that, yes, Casper, right, there is potential for Casper in the future, okay? So understand, interest is going up, right? FOMO is coming, guys. Okay, it's going to be happening. You know, when we do see Casper reaching new all-time highs and whatnot, we're going to see, okay, FOMO kick in. I'm telling us right now. You know, I know a lot of people right now are paying attention for Casper. You know, the Casper community, it is pretty small still. You know, there is no hype around Casper. Okay, it's not mainstream yet, right? People in the crypto space are not really talking about Casper or even paying attention on Casper, which is a good thing. It just shows us how early this project is, right? So Gary Cardone, okay, posted this, okay, a couple of weeks ago, I believe, July 13th, right? So over a week ago. And he says here, where should I put my time, Bitcoin or Casper? And in my opinion, I think both. Because, right, I truly do believe, like I said many times, both Bitcoin and Casper are great long-term investments. Now, if you guys don't know who Gary Cardone is, right, he's pretty much, you know, he's an investor into many things, right? And I know this guy owns a lot of real estate, just like his brother, Grant Cardone, okay? And both of them are Bitcoiners, okay? They are, you know, very, very bullish on Bitcoin, okay? And since Gary Cardone is now starting to mention about Casper, okay, and I already talked about this a couple of days ago about this guy, right? Gary Cardone coming into Casper, right? He was on some like call on X talking about Casper, okay, which was very bullish to see. Seems like Gary Cardone is coming into Casper, right? But yeah, I do believe down in the future, his brother, like if Gary Cardone is coming into Casper, then I do believe his brother, Grant Cardone, will come into Casper as well, which is bullish. Okay, we are in fact seeing a lot of, you know, new faces coming into Casper, and this is amazing to see. It's great to see, okay, in general, like I said, that, you know, these Bitcoiners, these Bitcoin maxis are coming into, you know, Casper, whether they're talking, you know, bad about it or good about it, whether it's bearish or bullish, okay? In general, it's just amazing to see that Bitcoiners now, okay, are now starting to talk more about Casper, because a lot of people right now are starting to mention Casper, right? Even VJ. So shout out to VJ real quick, okay? I've talked about this guy many, many times. This guy was a Bitcoin maxi, okay? And now he's in Casper, as we know, okay? He, you know, swapped, okay, converted some of his Bitcoins for Casper, okay? So he's coming into Casper, right? He is open-handed into Casper, which is, you know, amazing to see, okay? And he says here, right, I posted this today, right, a few hours ago saying, I love Bitcoin and I love Casper, okay? And VJ says, Bitcoin and Casper are the only two worth holding long-term. And that's very, very true, okay? That's exactly right, okay? It really, really is. I am glad, guys, right, that there are Bitcoiners out there that are now starting to come into Casper, because I realize, guys, okay, the thing is, I realize when, you know, for the past few months, when I've been telling you guys, you know, all I'm really buying right now is Bitcoin and Casper, a fair few of you guys that are in the Casper community are telling me to sell all my Bitcoins for Casper, that I should just go 100% in Casper. Like, the thing is, guys, right, I feel like a lot of us that are in Casper, not a lot of us are in Bitcoin as well, which is crazy to me. I feel like we need to, you know, give Bitcoin some love as well, right? Because you guys need to understand Bitcoin is still a great long-term play, just like Casper. I do believe Bitcoin, okay, will do really, really well down in the future, as we all know. Okay, and it's still early to get into Bitcoin. It is not too late. Please understand that, guys. I don't know why a lot of us that are in Casper are not bullish on Bitcoin as well. Okay, I get it. You know, the tech for Bitcoin, it's older. Casper, right? It's much, much better tech. It's newer and whatnot, right? It's faster, scalable. I get that. But you guys need to understand Bitcoin is OG, and you guys need to understand Bitcoin is going to be a digital asset that will be worth not just $1 million, but millions of dollars. You guys need to understand Bitcoin is the most scarce asset out there. Max supply for Bitcoin, okay, there is a limited supply, as we all know, 21 million Bitcoins, right? And it's actually lower than that because millions of Bitcoins have been lost down in the future, right? In the past. So realistically, it's less than 21 million Bitcoins because, you know, millions of Bitcoins have been lost in the past, right? It's early stages. So that makes Bitcoin even, you know, more scarce. Okay, that makes it even more scarce. So understand, guys, buying, you know, 10% of a Bitcoin, 0.1 Bitcoin is a big deal. You don't have to own a full Bitcoin. But you guys need to understand Bitcoin is a great long-term play. Okay, please understand. I'm glad VJ knows this. Okay, he is simply just buying Bitcoin and Casper, right? Just like me. Just like me, guys. Okay, I've been telling you guys, right? I posted this. I've showed you guys this many times. I've talked about this many times. Why I'm simply just buying Bitcoin and Casper. So back in January 2024 of this year in 2025, literally at the beginning of this year in 2025, I told you guys, listen, I'm going all in on Bitcoin and Casper. I truly do believe that Bitcoin and Casper are both great long-term investments. Right now, these two are my main focus for the long-term play. Okay. So I'm not lying to you guys. Okay, I'm being 100% transparent. I am simply, when I'm buying into crypto, I'm just simply buying two of these projects, Bitcoin and Casper, nothing else. Okay, nothing else, guys, as of right now. Okay, I'm just simply focusing on both of these projects, Bitcoin and Casper, because I truly do believe, right? And I'm pretty sure you guys can, agree with me on this one, that both Bitcoin and Casper are gonna be great for long-term plays. Okay, it really, really is, guys, right? So understand, smart contracts are coming, okay? So Casplex posted this a couple of days ago. If you guys haven't seen that video where I talk about smart contracts a few days ago, you should definitely check out that video. But down over here, okay, it says the wait is over. Smart contracts on Casper via Casplex L2, right? Will happen on 31st of August 2025. So that's going to be next month, the last day of August next month. So that's why I told you guys, right? I do believe, okay, we're going to see some great moves happening in the next upcoming few months. Okay, maybe Q3, we're going to see Casper going back up to 100%, maybe, right? It is very, very possible. Okay, so since smart contracts are coming, guys, man, the Casper price is going to rise. I feel like it's going to rise at any moment now. Okay, we're already seeing it rising. For the month, it is up 70%. Just think about that, guys. And with smart contracts coming for Casper, I think it's going to be a game changer. I think we're going to see Casper, continue to go much higher. So I told you guys this, right, back in June, just last month. I told you guys, listen, just buy $100 worth of Casper. I'm begging you guys, right? So you guys need to understand, if you haven't bought Casper, if you didn't listen to me back last month in June, when I told you guys to buy just $100 worth of Casper, do it now, right? Buy $100 worth of Casper right now if you haven't done it already. Okay, but before you do it, do your own research. Okay, understand, this is not financial advice. Always do your own research, guys. Understand, okay, Casper, right? The technology behind it, okay, the block DAG, study that, right? Because Casper is the first ever block DAG, right? Whereas Bitcoin is the first ever blockchain, right? So study Casper, guys. Okay, if you like it, buy it. It's that simple. But you guys need to understand, soon enough, Casper's gonna rise. Okay, it's gonna rise, right? So this is the time right now to accumulate as much Casper as you possibly can, guys. Personally, man, I got a lot of FOMO happening for Casper, and I know I've been buying a lot of Casper. You guys see that, right? I've been buying a whole bunch of Casper. I've been accumulating a lot of Casper, okay? And I'm not stopping, guys. I'm still trying to accumulate a lot of Casper. So you guys need to understand, you don't have to just buy $100 worth of Casper right now, okay? Like this person, right? I've showed you guys many times. I've talked about this person many times. Day 502, right, of buying $1 worth of Casper per day until Casper reaches $1. So this person is pretty much buying $1 worth of Casper pretty much every single day until Casper reaches $1. I like this. I approve. I think this is, absolutely amazing, guys. Okay, so you guys need to understand, you don't have to buy $100 worth of Casper. It could be lower than that. Like I said, just simply DCA into Casper. Find what works for you, whether it's, I don't know, $5 a week into Casper. That's amazing. I approve. $10 a week, right? Or every fortnight, right? Every 2 weeks, you want to invest $20. Find what works out for you guys. Okay, if you have spare money laying around that you're not using, invest it, right? And I do believe you should chuck some into Casper. That's just personally me, guys. Okay, I've been telling you guys for the longest time now, to be honest, right? The longest time to buy some Casper. Okay, this is not financial advice. Please understand that, guys. Okay, none of my videos is financial advice. Always do your own research. But personally, okay, I'm buying a lot of Casper. I really am, guys, right? So this is the best time to do it, okay? And I hope you guys bought some Casper when it was below 10 cents, okay? because soon enough that's going to change, right? We're going to see Casper, you know, going back up, you know, to its previous highs, even reaching a new all-time high. I've been telling you guys so many times to buy some Casper when it was below 10 cents. Because buying some Casper below 10 cents, it's super undervalued. It really, really is. Even right now, right, buying some Casper at 11 cents, still a blessing, still a gift. Because Casper eventually will be worth, you know, a couple of dollars, right? I do see Casper in the, you know, dollar ranges, meaning, yes, I do see Casper at, you know, $1 to $3 to $5 to $10 to $15 to $20 and beyond. Of course, long term, right? But you guys need to understand this is the best time around to buy some Casper. It's truly a once in a lifetime opportunity because soon enough we're going to see Casper rise. Okay, once it rises, who knows if Casper will come back down to, you know, below 20 cents ever again. So that's why I always tell you guys this is truly a once in a lifetime opportunity. So I hope you guys stack some Casper under 10 cents because FOMO will kick in. It is coming, guys, as I told you guys many times, right? Casper's still developing, it's still being tested, and the biggest thing is coming right now so far is smart contracts. Okay, that's going to really push Casper up to the upside. I truly do believe we're going to see the Casper price rise very soon. This is why I was telling you guys, right, to buy some Casper when things like this does happen. Okay, because this is something big, like smart contracts coming into Casper. This is going to be a game changer for Casper, right? So I really do believe the Casper price soon enough is going to be reaching new highs, record highs, guys. So this is the best time right now to buy some Casper, guys. Okay, it really, really is. So, you know, invest $100 in Casper right now if you can. If it's not $100, do $1. I don't care what it is, just buy some Casper right now, guys, at this moment. Whenever you get the chance to, buy some Casper. Okay, speaking about buying, today I'll be investing over $150. Okay, so they're just over $100 into Casper today. You know, this is money that I'm not using. So 150, there you guys have it. Confirm buy. There you go, right? I just showed you guys that I'm buying some Casper right now. Okay, I'm taking this opportunity right now to buy some Casper. So I hope you guys are as well. Okay, I hope you guys are taking this opportunity right now as a gift to buy some more Casper because this is truly the best time right now to accumulate a whole bunch of Casper, guys. Okay, it really, really is. Right now, I just want to show you guys something. Okay, so if we go to wallets, I go trade history, you guys can clearly see I'm pretty much DCAing. This is what DCA looks like for Casper, right? I started to use this exchange to buy some Casper, okay, at the beginning of this year, right? And you guys can clearly see this is what DCA looks like, okay? So I've been buying a whole bunch of Casper, guys. Okay, there are days where I buy over $1,000 worth, over $2,000 worth. Some days it's only a couple of $100. But this is the power of DCA. This is what it looks like, guys. I've truly been DCAing into Casper and I've been accumulating a lot of Casper, right? So that is that. I hope you guys are doing the exact same thing. But yeah, I appreciate all you guys for watching today's video. I will keep you guys up to date on what's going to be happening with Casper. And right now, it is looking pretty good. You know, it's holding it at 11 cents. Looking pretty good for Casper. But yeah, I will keep you guys up to date. So give this video a thumbs up. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. That is always much, much appreciated. And yeah, I will catch you guys all in my next video. Have a good one, guys.